What's up, y'all? Simon. Yeah, real tough time. I know I'm kind of getting around to it a little late, but I deal with so much and try to post a lot of content. But I made sure I definitely got around to it. And rest in peace. Um, that's really all I'm gonna say. I wrote out a lot of stuff and redid one of my music videos for this person who committed suicide. But I just want to say, yeah, I went through that bout several times. And when you have people that are so evil, they want to crush you, not only to the point of doing that, but stop people like me from reaching out to others and to provide solace. It shows you how despicable these individuals are. They would create something like that and then keep me away because they know that I could provide aid. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to leave the person's name unmentioned here, even though everyone knows who I'm talking about, and I've already posted memes, and it's on my YouTube and everything, and I redid one of my music videos. Anyway, I want to redo this video. The reason why I did it the first fucking time, because it might be important to people, and they wouldn't fucking commit suicide. Motherfucking YouTube, let me find out, where your office is, and then I'll make sure all my shit gets put up, and I might replace your fucking staff or just run your fucking office. I haven't done that before. All right, anyway, I'm trying to be peaceful. I'm trying to keep people from committing suicide, but that's not important to certain individuals. So, the song Soul. I'll never forget when I made it. It was made in that backyard studio originally, but also in the bedroom studio that I used to have pictures of. I'll have to repost that too, I guess. At the house that I lived in before it was burned down, there was a studio in the backyard in the shed that I made up with foam and everything else. Had a ton of equipment in it. And then I had a smaller studio in my bedroom. And originally the reason for that was I did most of my school assignments in the bedroom because I didn't have a heater or anything like that, or an air conditioner in the shed studio. And when I really wanted to work on something and have like a full studio, I'd go in the backyard in the shed. So the song Soul on the SYMYN album, originally I got this sample, and it was this real beautiful singing sample that I got off of one of those sites where you get where you can pay for samples and not have to pay royalties, whatever. I think it was LANDR or something like that. And I think you pay like a subscription fee and you get all these royalty-free samples. So I chopped this sample up and I'm like, wow, that is the most amazing fucking voice and sound. I don't even think it was a black person, honestly. I remember people telling me, yeah, and I think people found out who it was who sung it. Said, no, it wasn't no black person who sung it. I thought it just sounds so beautiful. So I chopped this sample up and just spent it literally took me like three to 4 months to make that, just to make the beat. And so I lay down the bass on it over it after I get the sample most of it layered out. The bass I used was a Fender Ultra Precision bass, and those are real nice because it's your typical precision bass, but also has a J bass pickup in it, or jazz bass pickup. Precision bass pickups, if you don't know, are split, and jazz bass pickups are flat, like one line. But anyway, so I lay down the bass on it, and I'm just like, it's a real simple bass line, but just move. I still remember how it went, like do 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 do. I can do real complex shit on bass, but that was like, I just wanted something to really push that sample and drive it. I ran it through the Massenberg EQ. I think it's the MEQ, MDEQ, something. The one that you only can get on Universal Audio, Apollo or Universal Audio Apollo plugins. If you don't know, Universal Audio is the audio interface where they only have certain plugins that work with that specific interface. It's like real high end. All the people in the industry use that, like Charlie Puth, and that was what they taught me to use at Berkeley. So I run that through the Massenberg equalizer and just change the tone and make it this real deep, rich bass. Combining that with the fucking expensive ass Fender ultra precision bass. And I think those back then used to run like $2,000-3,000. I can't remember. So I'm just like, did that in the bass line, and it was just like, it was so amazing that I just didn't know what to put with it. So then I said, let me layer something else. And I think I tried to layer an acoustic guitar with it, but playing just the bass chords on it. It sounded all right. I ended up pulling that from it. So then after that, what did I do? Oh, then after that, I beatboxed to it. That's right. I said, I can't get this drum right. I can't figure out how to get the drums on it. So I beatboxed to the sample in the bass line plan to see what type of drum beat I'd get. When I finally figured it out, I remade the same beat somewhat on a Roland Roland HPD 20, the Handsonic drum machine. And it was just this real swingy beat. I think I chopped it up a little bit. Added like a little drum roll with tom drums. And for the final part, which was the hardest part, I used the Ibanez GB10 SE by George Benson. It's the guitar George Benson designed, jazz guitar, Hollowbody. I think I played blues on it too. I don't think I ever played blues on it, but I know it's good for jazz. It's the SE because it's his signature sound put into an instrument. So I got that, plugged it into a, what was it? I used a Fender Blues Junior amplifier. So once again, I've said this before, if you mix jazz and blues products, you get these real rich sounds in different tones, dark tones. Plug that into a Fender Blues Junior, and I was just trying to play a simple riff that was the same riff that just went down a step. So it's like da 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 da, and I just couldn't do it. It took me hours, and I think I played one part. Yeah, I think I played one part, and then a bunch of takes later, I played the other part, and then I had to like paste them together, And I try to play it till this day. It's like, this is easy. How come I couldn't do it? But I guess I just wasn't feeling it or whatever. I don't know. But and that was the part on the hook. Then there was the keys. Those were electronic keyboard. That was an electronic keyboard sound, like probably a Rhodes on a patch on the Yamaha Montage. The the Yamaha Montage, was it the M8, the M8X? I think it was the M8X. Yeah, I used to have pictures of it, and yeah, it was great, man. Like the keys played on key, but it was kind of a different scale, but similar, and it clashed, but then it embellished the hook. And I think I played like C major though on it, and yeah, it was a great experience. And then finally, when I get to recording it, so God, this had to be like anywhere from 3 to 5 months it took me to finish that song. I I'm gonna make this about my first kiss, which was by a girl who I met in high school. Me not getting my first kiss all the way until high school, as I said before, going through the experience of being in private school my whole life, like maybe 4 or 5 different private schools. And when I finally left, I got approached by 2 women on the first day, and it culture shocked me. And later got my first kiss maybe like, I don't know, 3-4 months after that. It showed me like how necessary it is for Black people to be loved. That experience still changed me to this day. And me having a ton of relationships after that. And it was like, so the problem is I'm in this American environment of success, being in private school, being headed to the top, and you're on your way to going to a good college and getting a good job and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, what does it matter if you lose yourself? What does it matter if you don't have what's necessary in you to stay strong in a world that's so cruel? and how black love is important. That's what the song was about too, even though it's probably a white woman singing on it. And how it was R&B, so I thought I could get away with it. And how yeah, how some things just aren't important. You know, it was the reason why I left private school, because I was like, it's just not worth the abuse. What I saw happen to Kamala Harris, her getting torn down, it's like, it's just not worth the abuse. Why I left the Air Force, you know, and why I do what I do. You know, I live a completely happy life. And, you know, there's days where I might risk homelessness even though I have money or whatever. But it's like, yeah, if you lose yourself, you have nothing at all. I do some echo effects on the hook. The microphone I used an $8,000 microphone. I later ended up selling in that one of those videos. It was the Neumann U67, the 2 version, either the U67 or the 87. I had a whole catalog of Neumanns, a whole cabinet of Neumann microphones. I had the TLM 103, the U87 AI, the U67 tube, the U47 tube, or the U67 FET, or, you know, but I remember those were the numbers, and I used the tube version, the most expensive. And it's like you have to literally let it warm up for like a half hour before you can use it, so it can burn particles in it and record correctly. And hook that up. Use even an expensive cable. I had the Mogami Platinum microphone cable. Those things run anywhere from like $100 to $200 to $300 for just a microphone cable. And ran it through the MacBook Pro and just made the greatest song that I ever liked. A song really praising black women that were supposed to be counter to what you normally see in the industry, which is kind of tearing a black person down, black woman down definitely, but really all black people. But then trying to spit some type of hidden truth. You know, I'm sick of this world we live in where it's like where we're singing Negro spirituals. You know, where we're singing these hidden messages in the hopes that we can send the truth out to each other without it being known by a government, a world, or by people who are racist that just want to tear us down. So I wanted to do something just hit you over the head straight, black love. And yeah, it was the best song I ever made, you know, praising something that changed my life, that was pulled from my life, me being not having a mother, growing up, you know, but having a mother, you know, the divorce that always happens in black families with a broken home. And yeah, you know, it's something I wanted to do to build up black women. So anyway, peep the song Soul on the SYMYN album. Also a single where you can see pictures of the studio and how I recorded it. I think the picture was for another thing where I used 3 microphones at the same time. I'm pretty sure for the song Soul, though, I only used that one Neumann. But yeah, check it out. Anyway, giving praise to black women, to all black people. Keep your head up. And I was shedding tears over just what had happened. And you know, if you ever need someone to build you up, if you're allowed to contact me, which I find out people aren't even allowed to be around here, they get punished. Feel free, you know, my contact information I'll post and all that. Anyway, SYMYN out, y'all. Repping black love, black people, black promise, black prosperity forever. Gone.